Habari Gani, Mainduga, Nadada, and all others who find it necessary to be in this particular place at this particular time. So this message is intended for you, whether it affects you negatively or positively. By the mere facts that you are here means you are receptive to whatever it does to or for you. Now listen, my brothers and sisters, we have to look back in history and find out what brought unity to the various European groups, tribes as we call them. They were always fighting amongst themselves. Go back and read the history of the Vikings and you'll understand what I am talking about. But finally, sometimes in the late last century, they came together in support of slavery that had been occurring in their midst for about 300 years. They agreed on how to accept it and respond to it. They all supported slavery and they all made humongous profits off the sale of our ancestors. Listen, my brothers and sisters, it didn't stop there. But in the late 1800s, they all came together because they realized that Africa had all the resources that the rest of the world needed or wanted. So they came together in a conference. Berlin, was it? What was the name of it? That doesn't matter. What matters is what the conference was about. The name of it can be misleading. However, they came together at this conference and brought further unity amongst themselves by dividing Africa up amongst themselves. And then they moved in for the kill. While the reactionaries back home, who wanted to make the United States a white country, organized under the banner of the Ku Klux Klan of America. And my brothers and sisters, they rolled through the woods with fire and crosses, burning down black towns and villages and homes, and lynching black people. They're unified in this. They are still in unity and working together. But then on the other hand, let's look at what they accomplished among Africa and its descendants. Those they brought into the Western world to serve as slaves, they brainwashed them completely and imposed a new thought pattern on their minds that has proved detrimental to them down to today, even though there has been some improvement and removing some of the trash from some of our minds and implanting positive stuff on our ideologies, our thought patterns, such as Pan-Africanism. Then in Mother Africa, since the Europeans spoke various languages, those who had to colonize one area made those people speak one language, their language. Francophones made people speak French. The English people made the other people that they conquered speak English. That's the way it has always been in our life. This has messed Those up on the mother continent, minds up as much as it has those in the diaspora. Because you see, what they did was they brainwashed both groups in those two various locations and throughout the West Indies and South America. Here in the United States, to control us, they used Christianity, the whip, the rope, the tree, and fire to control us. In Africa, they used tribal divisions. They used massacres. And they've used every other entity their minds could devise. For instance, in the Congo, Leopold killed millions of people. They chopped their hands off for various reasons. This had a tremendous effect upon the consciousness of the African people on the continent. He divided them, robbed them, and pitted them once against the other. But we must be like the white man, the European. We must find something that we can all organize around and display total unity to it with the same purpose in mind. We can do it. We shall do it. All we gotta do is will ourselves to do it. We can do anything our minds are directed to do, with the directions coming from our heart or even from evilness. We have the power. Each and every one of us must once again recognize this power we possess and use it. Come together in unity, struggling for the same purpose. Move together as one over the entire planet. Bring about our global liberation through the philosophy of Pan-Africanism. You understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters? Black unity. Unity or death. You understand, I hope. But then if you do, peace and hotep to you, man. Duga, nah, da.